Well, hello everybody. I am back with another diecast review that I cannot believe I forgot another Bristol promo I had. This time it's going to be the 2017 Food City 500. Well, obviously at Bristol, like I said, Bristol car that I forgot. Program car. Very nice. Got a nice tire marker donut. This is Silver Series. If you don't know what that is, it means, I believe Silver Series means it's a promo, which is obviously a promo because, well, the card does not exist in real life except in this form. Yeah, you have ages 4 and up. You have www.bristolmotorspeedway.com. Warning: choking hazards, small parts, not for children under 3 years with the little, triangle. Illuminati confirmed. Just kidding. I don't even know why I said that. Just out of the bloom. Nice. The phone wants to focus today. That's good. Well, not now because the light's too bright. So let's go on and get this thing out of its box, shall we? Yes, we shall. Okay. So now that's out, let's review it. Of course, starting in the front, we have the old 2017 Chevy lights, Chevrolet SS 17, which means 17 because of the little colon there. 25th anniversary Food City 500 Bristol Speedway. The colors are really nice for a 25th anniversary car. Fitzgerald glider kits, I believe. 300 at Bristol Speedway. April 23rd, 2017. Jimmy Johnson won this race. I think it was rain delay to the 24th, I believe. I'm not sure. NASCAR race car. Xfinity Series. O'Reilly. Food City. All I gotta do is get a little bit of a closer look here. First Tennessee. Nationwide is on your side. Mountain Dew. Sunoco. That, like the body styling of the Chevy. And Lionel managed to put a rub right here. That's so cool of how they perfectly placed it. That, really cool. Goodyear and Goodyear tires. And you're not hallucinating. The big old tires. Because if you know, track promos are on the PTC mold. See, it says 06517 PTC. Bristol Motor Speedway. Got some more tire marks and dirt and stuff. American Ethanol. Chevrolet. SS. The lights. The back. Food City. BristolMotorspeedway.com. 17. And my favorite side. Why? Because the big tire mark. The donut mark. Really nice. I think we got some scrapes from the wall, I guess. I'm not so sure. Basically the same thing, except, damage is not the same. You have a little bit of something there. You have this rub. I mean, not rub, but that must be exhaust, but that part that's going up, I'm pretty sure that looks supposed to look like end of the tire mark or something. Because I believe that this exhaust pipe stuff, including that one that's going up, these two, and this one, are all from Tony Stewart's 2016 Sonoma Win car. I will show you a comparison later. But I do not remember seeing this rub though. Yeah, so we got a rub. Tire mark again. It happens on the fender. That's pretty cool. It kind of describes of how tire marks are given these days. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot. A lie. It doesn't have them having like full donuts. Like this one. This is my 2012 Food City 500. This is the 20th. This is the 20th anniversary. 1992 to 2012. Now this is the 25th anniversary. So they both go together very well. Yeah, but See this one. If the tire were smudged on there, it would get the whole thing smudged. Genesis cars do not have this, and they kind of only appear on the fender. With the Camaros, it's sure to be only on the fender. Which brings me to my other point. If you haven't heard, this is for new people. This is probably going to be the same information I'll say every single time. This car, well, this is so far the last Boutique 100 car to have damage on it. Because after the 2017 night race, Lionel gave up on the damage part. So, there goes that. Yeah, it's very disappointing of how they quit. Oh, and we also got Bush's pole day. Bush's best pole day at Bristol Speedway. With, you know, the two, like, things on the trunk. Yes, really, really nice. As usual, also for another reminder, this, I only have the light is because it will shine better. And the car is not all lightly colored, as you can see. The trunk is not like that. In fact, you know that the darker parts of this camera scene are the darkest parts. That's basically the color this car is, the whole entire thing. But capturing stuff like this, capturing this stuff well requires this light. So yeah. And we also have a tiny bit of dirt. Yeah, just a tiny bit of dirt. And also, we have some tire buildup. For whatever reason, this car has blacked out windows. Some 2017 program cars have this. I've seen on eBay and such. Some of them, like the Talladega Spring Race, which I don't have, and some others, including this one, obviously, have blacked out windows. Don't worry, there's interior, because you can clearly see there's steering wheel, there's a... Wait a minute. Never mind, the car has a seat. But there's a blank spot, because I don't think PTC mode cars even have a full roll cage anymore. If that's the case, then wow, they've gotten cheap. But to be honest with you, they handle a lot better than the ones from 2013 and 14. Those sucked. I don't know what else to say about this car. And since I got a lot of time in here, let's go ahead and do some more comparisons or something. So, retracting to what I said, 2013 and 14 cars were pretty bad. If y'all know my reviews, which I will put a link into the description, oh god. Of course, they don't look too bad. So let's go a little bit of a timeline, shall we? First, we start with the spring race of 2013. But before I do so, just a little disclaimer. I'm sorry, I stuttered bad right there. Don't worry, I'm not going to down myself too much. But either way, before I get to this, I just want to let you know that it's going to be the same thing, you know, how they went from bad to good. If you know the whole entire story, I would kind of recommend you leaving. It's going to be the same thing. But for new people, I highly recommend you stay. Because the Bullet PTC molds have just gone absolute crazy. They gone balloongos. So starting with the 2013 spring race, you know. Actually, first of all, let's go to 2012. 2012, you know, 2012, they had EL mold cars. Lionel from 2011, since they took over 2011, they decided to make generic body cars. If you know Lionel well, you probably know about the 2011 cars through 2012. And you know, they were decent quality. In fact, This is the same exact mold for all wheel drivers and programmed for diecast. So they didn't look too different actually. Why? Because they felt the same. EL-Y-N-L. See? I know. Oh, don't worry. The fall race looks like that too. His logo show you. So they got the spring race of 2011, the fall race of 2011, the 2012 night race. For people who want to see the right sides, I cannot leave you hanging. So after that 2012 fall race, you had this. Ford Gen 6 car. It kind of predicted it. Didn't have too much damage. What's so bad about this one? Who makes a paint scheme that makes it literally have an end? That means these hands are sticking out of nowhere. Also, just to make things worse, that's crooked, and that's been already starting to shed. I didn't say the S word, I said shed. Yeah, I'm also got some rubber hit in here, Scratch, not too much actually. If I probably know what the damage stuff and all the scars are going on. But yeah, actually, they started using the WLS, which I've been hearing it's way worse. I haven't heard too much of comparison, but I guess it was that bad. That. Sorry. Never mind. Yeah. When they started using PTC molds, yeah, it's a long story, but yeah, this car is not too great, the quality wise. 2013, while having a whole lot of rubber damage. Stupid. While having a whole lot of rubber damage, like tire marks, and oh my god, this one was beaten and torn. The paint schemes actually, even though they were very disconnected, at least they had no end. Quality's way bad, as you see clearly. From the night race of 2014 to 13. Yeah, you can clearly see that they straightened it out. On the 14, remember, a spring race comes after the night race. Therefore, after this one came that one, then came that one. They were somehow improving. Then you have 2014 night race. But after this kind of quality of this one went downhill. Only downhill. If you know this review, this one's got the rubber damage on the underneath it. I went into bare detail in that video. That's why I like to put link in the description, so I won't have to make it look for it, because I don't have time to explain all this sometimes. I only do it for the newer fans. That's why I recommend you to get out if you thought I was done, because apparently it's all the same stuff for new learners. I never know how many new people comes into my channel every day. Who knows? That's why I do all this stuff. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I mean, if you want to hear it again, go ahead. I'll explain it good. Yeah, so like rubber under it when it should be over it. I guess Lionel did a screw up. But look at those big old paint chips. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. It feels like it starting to look like it was painted, but then it got coated. The decals were coated in, and oh my god, it's bad. My god, WS cars were the worst. I mean, look at that. That's not Winner Circle quality right there. If you don't know what Winner Circle is, it was a better company than Lionel's NASCAR Authentics. And definitely not action quality. Thank God this isn't Lionel's EL mold. Otherwise, we would really start busting their butt for it. Behind. Who knows? Yeah, this was bad. And also, this was when Fusion took over. It started in 2009. So 2009 through 2015. Well, for 2015, the spring race, which this is the only, yeah, the night race car, which I do not have, is the only Chevy that's an Irwin's night race car, because the majority of them were Fords. So this was the last Ford to be in here. I mean, the quality of this car. This is the first time to use PTC mold. I've got 3 of these. I just wanted to use the most perfect one because it feels more shiny and more better quality than other two. But the car feels kind of the same. It doesn't feel as light as this one though. But it is still a solid car, I will admit. They even managed to put the little, at least without words. If I were making this, I would say Bristol or something. Not on here. Which I can understand. Oh, by the way, look at how the decals are. Yeah, that's PTC mold for you. I can't complain though. It's still a nice car. No, man, there. I don't have the 2016 ones, so this will have to do. I can clearly see a different color layer. You can clearly see that. I mean, literally like another layer colored. Wow. Yeah. Very nice car. Oh my god. Very nice. I went into further detail. I'm going to put these links in the descriptions because I'd love to. If I can't keep up, well, it's because I am too kind. to let you guys suffer to let you go over it. But if I can't, then I will let you know. That's why I say if I haven't reviewed it yet. Because clearly I have not some of them. Yeah, so. Oh, by the way, yes, we do have a screw-up decal, but that doesn't bother me too much. Like I said, while I haven't bought a 2016 version, we will take a look at one other program car. That is 2016, which I have not reviewed. However, I should because it's really nice. 2016. However, it's not Bristol, but it doesn't matter. Even though it's Homestead, where Jimmie Johnson won his 7th championship, it doesn't really matter. Why? Because all that we matter is it's on the PTC mold. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not even sure if the other ones were on the white base. I don't know. But I'm guessing in 2016, they somewhat got better because they started to roll better. I mean, in here, it was a little more sturdier. But now, they feel a lot more cheaper for whatever reason. So, yeah. 2016, they started getting that. The only reason why I call it better, because it actually feels like an actual toy, a more freedom version than literally being a heavy, well, not too heavy, but rather than being a really messed up car. God. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much in detail now because I'm starting to run out of time. But I guess that was no review of how the WS and PTC will have evolved. How program cars have evolved. Maybe I'll do another video. I'm not sure. I can't get you guys' hopes up. This is being stressful. So I think now we can move on to the recommendations. What do I recommend this car? I think it's a not very big because it's PTC, but it's a yes. I mean, if you like Jimmie Johnson and you want to have the program car celebrating a championship, go have at it. Be warned, though, the Gen 6 Bristol promos are hard to find, especially one with damage on. And just for fun, I'll show you a little bit of this one. I promise, this one's got no damage on it. I mean, honestly. No one even cared to put damage on it. Ugh. Yeah, it sucks. I swear. I swear, I promise. Heck. Even that may look like a scratch mark, but I promise you. I mean, I can't really promise, but I'm just not convinced that's damage. And if it is, well, holy smokes, I've been complaining this whole entire time. But I'm pretty sure it's not. Because it's also part of the box, and it looks like it was some kind of paint scheme feels. So it's definitely not that case. I think one more thing to show you for now is the night race cars and the night race car for 2017 and Tony Stewart's Sonoma win. Just show you what I mean about them being similar. Here is the 2017 night race. You know, very nice. That rub is basically this one, but see, you can almost see it. You know that part, the bigger part? That is the same thing. Yeah, if you cover that up, it looks a lot like it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's basically twisted around. Oh, by the towel, you can see that big thing? The one that's going up? That goes up too. The same rubber build up too. Yeah, so there's nothing too much new. Oh god, this is getting stressful. But don't worry, I'm still doing it for you. This part is on here. And I don't think that's been used, and that part has been used over here. Now it's time for Tony Stewart, and then I will leave you guys for today. Whew, wait. As you can see, Tony Stewart, those rubs from his Sonoma win, even though Wild Gray, it's regardless. Lionel can do anything. This rub. However, the full donut was not completed because it doesn't have much marking. You can clearly see like the markings right here. You can clearly see one of them right there. And I promise you, it looks sort of the same. Yeah, looks a lot like it. Again, I don't know where this one came from. And no, see? Frick! I said frick. There's that part. And there's that part. So, guys, that's it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later for more videos soon. Peace!